Deep roots of consistency and environment design approximately equals 14 minutes. Mentor. Welcome back, gardener. Today our focus is consistency, the steady watering and nourishment that help your garden flourish season after season. Without regular care, even the strongest seeds can wilt. Over the next 14 minutes, we'll establish your growth ritual, optimize your environment, and prepare you to track every bloom. Ready to cultivate a lasting habit, seeker? Absolutely. I often start strong with new habits, but lose momentum after a few days. Mentor. You're not alone. Consistency is the bridge between intention and results. Picture a garden. If you water every day, your plants thrive. Miss a day, the soil dries. Skip many days, seedlings wither. Let's build a watering schedule, your daily growth ritual. Welcome and consistency metaphor. Mentor. What small action, done every day, would most move you toward your goals? It should be easy enough to commit, yet impactful over time. Seeker. I'd like to write for 10 minutes each morning, just free writing to spark ideas. Mentor. Perfect. 10 minutes of focused writing is like watering your seeds daily with the right amount. Now, to embed this habit, we anchor it to an existing routine. What existing habit can trigger your writing? Seeker. I brush my teeth every morning. I could write immediately after that. Mentor. Excellent. Let's call this your morning pages ritual. Trigger. Toothbrushing complete. Action. Open notebook and write for 10 uninterrupted minutes. Time frame. 7:30 to 7:40 a.m. daily. Setting your watering schedule daily ritual. Mentor. Visualize it now. You finish brushing at 7:29 a.m. Sit at your desk by 7:30 a.m. Open your notebook and write freely until 7:40 a.m. No distractions, just the flow of words. Can you commit to that precise timing? Seeker. Yes. 7:30 a.m. to 7:40 a.m. every day. Mentor. Wonderful. Block those 10 minutes in your calendar with a reminder at 7:25 a.m. to prepare. Now, let's provide sunlight and nutrients. Optimize your environment so this ritual doesn't fail. Providing sunlight and nutrients. Environment design. Mentor. In a garden, you position plants to get the right amount of light, supplement the soil with compost, and protect against pests. For your ritual, visual cue. Leave your notebook and pen on your pillow each night. First thing you see it in the morning. Distraction removal. Silence phone notifications, close social media tabs, and clear your writing space. Atmosphere. Consider soft background music or a scented candle, something that signals writing time. Which 3 environment tweaks will you implement? Seeker. I'll place the notebook on my pillow, set my phone to do not disturb, and light a small lavender candle before writing. Mentor. Excellent choices. These cues prime your mind and body like sunlight, coaxing seedlings to open. Tracking your blooms. Progress journal. Mentor. Next, we must track your blooms, your progress. In gardening, you note each bud, each blossom. In your practice, keep a bloom journal. After writing, record date, words written, one insight or emotion from the session over days and weeks. This log becomes an inspiring garden map showing how far you've grown. How will you track? Seeker. I'll create a simple spreadsheet with those columns and update it immediately after each session. Mentor. Perfect. Commit now. After morning pages, open your bloom journal and log the details. That's your closing ritual, visualization, and first week planning. Mentor. Before we plan your first week, let's quickly visualize a full-grown garden, rows of vibrant blooms representing your writing practice flourishing. Feel the sense of accomplishment, the creative energy pulsing. Hold that image. Seeker. Pause as I see it, pages filling with words, ideas blossoming on the page. Mentor. Wonderful. Now, let's break down the first week's plan into 3 phases. Manageable checkpoints. Days 1 to 2. Focus purely on execution. Morning pages and bloom journal. No concern for quality or quantity. Days 3 to 4. Incorporate environment tweaks. Test candle, pillow cue, and adjust if needed. Days 5 to 7. Review your bloom journal. Celebrate your first blossoms and note patterns. What specific task will you schedule tomorrow morning? Seeker. I'll set my alarm for 7:25 a.m. tonight and place my notebook on my pillow. Then at 7:30 a.m., I'll write for 10 minutes. Mentor. Excellent. That sets you up for days 1 to 2. At day 3, evaluate. Is the lavender candle helping focus, or does it irritate? Adjust accordingly. At day 7, Review your log. Celebrate with a small reward, perhaps a special tea or a morning walk. Seeker. I love that idea, celebrating with a matcha latte after day 7. Mentor. Perfect. And that covers part 1. You now have a morning pages daily ritual, environment design cues, a Bloom journal tracking system, a 3-phase first week plan. In part 2, we'll deepen accountability, handle disruptions, refine the system, share your harvest, and anchor this habit for the long haul. Ready for part 2, Seeker? Yes, let's continue. Part 2, accountability, disruptions, refinement and legacy. Approximately equals 14 minutes. Accountability and support network. Mentor. Welcome back, gardener. Part 2 begins with accountability. A garden thrives when tended by a community of caretakers. Who will be your garden partner? The person you share progress with each week. Seeker. My friend and fellow writer, Maya. She enjoys accountability and gives constructive feedback. Mentor. Excellent. Schedule a weekly check-in, a 5-minute call or message exchange every Sunday evening. Share your word counts, insights, and any obstacles. That social accountability fuels consistency. Handling disruptions and flexibility. Mentor. Next, let's prepare for disruptions. Even the best gardeners face droughts, busy days, travel, fatigue. Develop a backup watering plan. Late morning right. If you miss 7:30 a.m., write at 11 a.m. Micro write. If you miss both slots, write for just 5 minutes. Quick log. At least open your Bloom journal and note missed full session. Did micro write? Visualize these backups. Which will you adopt? Seeker. I'll use 11 a.m. as my backup and commit to a 5-minute micro write if that fails. Mentor. Perfect. That ensures you never fully skip watering. Refining your ritual with data. Mentor. Now, let's refine using your Bloom journal data. After 2 weeks, review. Which time slot yielded the highest word counts? Did environment tweaks boost focus? What emotional notes stand out? Use those insights to adjust. Shift your writing time, change the cue, or tweak aftercare. Consistency thrives on feedback loops. Seeker. I'll schedule a review session on my calendar 2 weeks from today. Celebrating milestones and rituals. Mentor. Milestones matter. Set these mini celebrations. Milestone 1. 5 consecutive days of morning pages. Milestone 2. 1,000 total words. Milestone 3. First week review tea. Plan small rewards, a favorite snack, a nature walk, or sharing an excerpt with Maya. Seeker. I'll treat myself to a scenic coffee break at milestone 2. Sharing your harvest legacy. Mentor. True gardeners share seeds. Consider writing a mini guide on Instagram about your morning pages ritual, hosting a quick live session showing your setup and journal, inviting Maya to co-author a blog post on habit cultivation. Choose one sharing method and set a deadline this week. Seeker. I'll create an Instagram carousel post by Friday night. Final visualization and long-term anchoring. Mentor. Let's finish with a visualization. Close your eyes and see your garden 30 days from now. Consistent morning pages, Bloom journal filled with insights, new shoots of ideas sprouting across multiple pages. Feel the creative energy, the pride in your routine, the clarity of your mind. That's your future landscape. Seeker. Pauses, vivid, so many ideas, so much momentum. Mentor. Hold that image, then speak your final commitment aloud. Seeker. I commit to morning pages at 7:30 a.m. Backups at 11 a.m. or micro writes, weekly check-ins with Maya, bi-weekly reviews, and sharing my guide on Instagram by Friday. Mentor. Beautiful. Those words are the seeds of your enduring habit. Nurture them daily. Let them root. Let them bloom. Let them spread. Seeker. Thank you. I feel empowered to cultivate consistency. Mentor. You're most welcome. May your garden flourish, season after season, with steady care and mindful growth. Seeker. Until our next harvest report.